Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. Today I have a Spellbinders release that I want to share with y'all. I was sent these products by Spellbinders to create with them, and free of charge. And I do have links for these. Those will be affiliate links. If you were to purchase items with those links, what affiliate means that I will make a small commission. But I wanted to share with you this release. Now, they do send us, sometimes they'll send us the whatever the product happens to be in the packaging, the way you guys will get them. Or sometimes we get the samples. So I have some samples and some originals, but I want to share them with you guys. So let me share what I have here on this magnet sheet. Right here I have 3 of the sets. So this is one, the sunflower is another one, and then the words is another one. So let me share the sunflower one with you all first. I mean not the sunflower, the other one. So this one is called the Autumn Sealed Sprigs, and it is, Spellbinders came out with a sealed collection, like a wax seal collection, and they do sell wax seals and the wax and all of that, but they did come out with a wax seal last year, I believe, and it's really, really nice, and they continue to add to it. So I kind of combined something older with something new for the sample that I created for you guys. And if it's still available, I will link it in the description box below. So this is the one that I played with. So you have the maple leaf, you have an oak leaf. I think that's a maple, or that might be an oak, I'm not sure, but I know this might be the maple. You have a maple leaf, an oak leaf, then you have this one that does not have a top. It has 2 petals, a stem, and then you have the stem down here, and then you have these wheat sprays as well, or branches with the layering pieces, so you can use a couple of colors. That way you have some shading variations. And then it comes with the flower and the flower center, and then it comes with this other flower. I think this said it was a poppy seed, and that comes with the center as well. So this is what your packaging will look like. I did print that out, and it's called Autumn Sealed Sprigs, and this one does come with 12 dies, and I do have a sample for that, and let me share that one with you guys. Here is what I created with that one. Look at how gorgeous that is. And for this one, I brought in an older set from the sealed collection, and that is the wax seal die that comes with a Stampin' die, and I'll share it with you. And then it has the twine, the die that kind of looks like the twine is gathered. So let me pull those out and share them with y'all. So here are 2. This is one of the ones that I use, and I'm not sure if this one is still available, but if it is, I will link it. I've had it a good while, and I hadn't used it until today, and I really like it. So that's one that I use, and this, again, is like a faux wax seal set. And then I use this piece right here, which is the twine one, and I will link those in the description. This one right here cuts this piece out. So I really love the fact that even though some of these pieces are older pieces, they're still making new products to use here. And I did pick up something as well. Let me see what I did with it. A new die that I had not seen. And here is another one that's part of that sealed collection. Now, I don't know when this one came out, but these are the hollies. And I love, love, love the way they're on those branches. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Sometimes they say when they came out. I don't see it. If it's there, I'm missing it. But okay, in 2022. Yes, this came out in 2022. So these are probably last year's, and I didn't see them for some reason. So if these are still available, I will link them. I can't promise you that they are. But if I can find them, I will link them. And in my sample, what I decided to do, I decided to go with a black base. And then I used like a I guess it's like a golden orange. It's not really orange. It's maybe like a sunset color. It's gorgeous. And I used the same color to make the faux wax seal. And I did add glossy accents to kind of shine it up. But you could definitely just leave it the way it is and use some type of pearlized paper. And that will look really nice as well. And here's what I did with the leaves. I just cut out several of the leaves, some in a copper foil, gold foil, and here's that wheat branch right there. Look at how gorgeous that is. And then, of course, I use a non-traditional color that you would see, you know, for the fall. I kind of created mine to be like a fall type of card. They do have embossing folders that go with this. They also have stamps. I don't have everything. I only have bits and pieces, but I will link whatever I think, you know, whatever the new release is, but I'm also going to link certain things that I think will work well with these products, because they don't just come out with one collection from one designer. They usually have several designers come out with things. So, and then right here, here's another one of their new dies. It's a die and also a letterpress plate, and I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. Look at, I love the way they use the glyphs right here in the H and also the S. I just love the different types of fonts, and it might not even be a different type of font, but they use the glyphs, and that kind of, you know, makes it look different. So I really do love the way that looks. So this is the card that I created. I have no sentiment in here because there is a sentiment that they came out with, and like you guys, I have to wait. I can only play with what I have. Anything else that goes well with it, if they don't send it to me, I have to wait till it releases the way you guys do. But look at how gorgeous this came out. I absolutely love it. This one over here, I did some ink blending, and I just used a bunch of colors before I even cut it out on a scrap piece of paper. I just you know, started blending different fall colors that you see typically in the leaves, when sometimes you see more red, more orange, more yellow, some green. So I kind of blended a bunch of colors together, and this is what I came out with, and I love the way it looks. So I stuck to the golds and the coppers and this burnt orange right there. Love, love, love it. So that I created using this plus the older set. And then this is a new sentiment, and I'll share that with you. So that's one of the ones that came out. And here's another one that I didn't get to play with, which is the Sunflower. And that one is called Sunflower Serenade. And it is from the, I think it's called, I wrote it down. It might be Autumn Serenade, the collection. Serenade of Autumn, that's what it's called. And I haven't played with the sunflower, but here you get the sunflower, and then you get 3 leaves, and you get the stem, and you also get the centers. So I really, I want to play with that because I love creating sunflowers. This would have been great for that project that I created. The fall lantern, I would have loved to have had these, but I can't wait to play with these. I will be playing with them here in the next few days, and I will share what I create with them. And the next one that I want to share with you guys is this one. This one is you get the word dies and you get the silhouette. What I love about these word dies, they are very, very fine. Let me share one with you guys. Look at how fine that is. So it's very, very thin. And it cut beautifully, as you can see right here. I did cut one out with the silhouette because it does come out with the silhouette. So there is the word grateful. I love it. So this would have been great. I could have used it here if I wanted to do a like a Thanksgiving card, or I could have done nothing there and maybe a cross there. But I'm dying to play with these because I really love that they have the silhouette and that the lines are so fine. So that is that one, and the words that are in that are thank, best, for you, wishes, happy, birthday, thankful, and happy birthday are separate. They're not connected. thankful, and grateful. So all the words are separate and you can mix and match or combine them. You know, whatever you can think of, that's, you know, you can put it together with a different one. Nothing's attached. All the words are separate and they all have a silhouette, and you have a total of 16 dies if you count the silhouettes. So it's 8 of the detail words and 8 of these silhouettes. So that one is called Serenade Sentiments. Another one that I played with, let me move these. I already shared these. Another one that I played with is this one, and this is the one that comes with the die. That's this one right here. This sentiment that I used right here. This is a letterpress plate, and I did buy the letterpress plate system, and I have been playing with it because I do like the way that looks. I love embossing and letterpressing and all of that. I like anything that indents the image into the paper or presses it into the paper, especially when it's very pronounced, where you can really feel, you know, the texture where it's pressed in or raised up. And so this is something that I really wanted to try, and I really do love it. I am waiting for some paper because they have specialty paper that you use for this, and that way you get the best impression. If you don't have the paper, I recommend that you use something very heavy. And right here, all I did was ink it with the little ink block that came with the plate system, and I stamped it onto a piece of the letterpress paper. I mean, I ran it through my machine, but I did ink up the plate. So when I ran it through the machine, not only did it press it into the paper, it also stamped it on there. And I love the fonts. So, and after you get them all done, here, let me take it out of here. After you get them all done, then you can just run them through the whole thing and cut out all the fonts. Let me see if I can read. Let me see if I can read this. It says, just saying hello, happy anniversary, love you always, especially for you, congratulations, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, and what is the other one? A million thanks. Oh, I really like that. And I did, because I did the whole strip, I have them here, and I'll share them with you guys. Here are the strips. I don't know why I was having trouble reading them if I had played with them already. But look at that. I love, 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 love the fonts they used on this set. There are all the fonts. And I love that you can press them. You can stamp them, press them, and cut them all out really, really quick. And I have a bunch of sentiments here. If I wanted to, I could cut out, again, just this shape and offset it without the plate with the sentiments, and offset it, and I would have a two-tone sentiment. And definitely I like to cut out several things and just put them in my stash. So these are going into my already made sentiment stash. So that is called, I'll tell you what that is called. What did I do with it? That one is called the Fancy Sentiment Stamp Strip. Fancy Sentiment Strip. And that's this one right here. And you get all these sentiments. And this is a letterpress plate, which means that if I wanted to emboss that in gold, in black, in white, in pearl, in whatever color I wanted, I would be able to do it, because the beauty of the letterpress plates is that you can hot foil with them. So definitely going to try that one. And then the other item that I chose, and they do give me, sometimes I don't have a choice on what they send me, and sometimes I do. This time I did have a choice. I love sunflower, so I chose mostly sunflower related items. And This one says, thanks for adding sunshine to my day. And this one is called Sunflower Fields. And this is a letterpress plate, which means I'll be able to foil if I wanted to. And I do have a sample for this one. But this is a really, really nice size die. I will measure that plate. I will measure it. I had to do a large card. This one measures approximately, I'm going to say 4 3/4 wide by about 6 5/8 tall. So this one is pretty big, and it does come with a sentiment. And I did use it. You can see that I use gold, and you need a special type of cleaner to clean these. But once this ink dries, I can actually use this right now on a white piece of paper, and the ink that I have on here probably won't transfer to my paper. I seriously doubt that it will. But I am going to, there is something to clean them. I just need to find out what it is. That way I can share it with you guys. That way you can clean them if you choose to. But I love, love, love this one as well. And then the last one that I picked out was the flower arrangement in the mason jar. And this one is called Sunflower Bouquet. This one is also a letterpress plate. And it comes with sentiments. Thanks so much. A gift for you. A little something to brighten your day. And hello there. So this, I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And this also comes not only with the letterpress sentiments, but it also comes with the silhouette die to cut those out. The sentiments, not the actual mason jar. And I'm going to share with you what I created with this one. With this one, I created a card, and this is a 5x7 card. I think it's an A7, and I used like a peachy orangey color in the background. I did a white base, heavyweight cardstock, and with this, I used my Copic markers. Now, this one comes with a sentiment, and I did a boo-boo. I stamped out my image. I used the dark color to added ink to the plate, and then ran it so it would letterpress but also stamp the image onto my paper. And then I did the sentiment afterwards, but I had it too close to the sunflowers, which are these right here, and I did it in gold, and you really couldn't see it, but all was not lost, you guys. I went ahead with another piece of paper, and I just did the sentiment, and I just used one of my Spellbinders labels die and cut it out, and I cut it out several times because I'm not a colorist. So the first time I did the card, I wasn't very happy with it, but I don't like to waste. So what I was able to do with that, I wanted to add a little dimension to my sentiment. I just didn't want it to be something that was just glued on top. I wanted to have a little bit of dimension. I used that piece panel that I messed up and cut out several and just layered them to give it dimension. And then I added a couple of gems there. Spellbinders does have a bunch of different colors for their gems, and every time they come out with collections, they do come out with new gems as well. I decided to go with the green because I felt that the gold, I already had a lot of gold and yellow going on in the sunflowers, so I didn't want to do that, and I added the green to bring out more of that green color on the stems. But I love it. I did not get the stamp that goes to this collection. I would have loved to have had it, and I am going to order it because it is a sunflower sentiments. So I'm going to get that. I will list it in the description box below. Make sure to hop over there, and like I said, I'm going to link everything. That way you guys don't have to have a hard time trying to find the products that I use. I will link them all in the description box below, and I will also link the stamp or anything else that comes out with this. Then I'll have one link that has the new release, so that way you guys can see what they have there. But they have a lot of really nice things, and if you like embossing, you're going to love letterpressing. Also, while you're there, make sure to pick up some of their paper. They do have a white paper. I think it's like a pearl white or something like that. And it's like a double thickness, and I'm sure that that's going to be gorgeous because you're going to get even more depth into, you know, as far as the letterpress, it's going to be more pronounced because of the thickness of the paper. I didn't even know they had it, so I ordered the regular one. Now I wish I had known, because I would have definitely ordered the thicker paper, because I like to be able to see, for you to be able to see it. With this, it's kind of subtle, but when you run your hands across the image, you feel where it's recessed, where it's pressed into the paper, and I really love the way that feels. Anyway, guys, that's all that I have to share with y'all today. Make sure to check out everything in the links, anything that you are interested in, because Spellbinders, they do sell out. Let me share these again with you guys. They do sell out of their products, and that way you do not get left without, because they have some really nice sentiments. I believe they have a letterpress also for Christmas sentiments. I don't believe I own it, but they do have some that I want to play with, so I'll probably be ordering that. And I'll share it with you guys whenever I do. But I am going to be playing with the other dies, and I'll share my projects with you guys. And I also have the Christmas ones that I received before that I haven't played with all of them, and I want to play with them. We have the Merry Christmas right here, poinsettia corner. And then we have the Holly Jolly Santa. This is also a letterpress plate. I played with this one. I shared this one, and I shared my project with you guys. And this one, All is Calm, All is Bright. I believe I shared this one with you guys, and I also shared this one, Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. So there's a lot of really nice, they're really coming out with a lot of plates for the letterpress system. So I'm glad that they're doing that, because like I said, I did invest in the plate system, because that is something that I really like. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a great day, and God bless. Bye.